We now request Revered Swami Nikhileshwaranji Maharaj to kindly come out to the stage. The other speaker, Sri Pratap Chandra Sarangi ji, Minister for State, Government of India, would be arriving soon. We begin this session by a speech by a student, Sri Karthik Jani of Ramakrishna Mission, Raigada, Hatimuniguda, Raigada in Orissa. We invite him to come. Please come.
I offer my humble pranam at the sacred feet of Swami Brahmananda Ji Maharaj, Revered Secretary Maharaj Ji and Guest Maharaj and other Maharajas of the order. Myself Karthik Jani, a standard 9 student of Ramakrishna Mission Ashram School, Hatamuniguda, Raigada, Odisha. I am very much grateful to be given this chance on this auspicious occasion to speak a few words on the topic Swami Vivekananda's New India. India is the ancient land where wisdom made its home before it went into any other country. Here is the same India whose soil has been trodden by the feet of the greatest sages that ever lived. It is the same India which has withstood the shocks of centuries of hundreds of foreign invasions. A real reformer that Swami Vivekananda was, he went to the very root of the problems of his time. He pointed out that the present decadence of our country was due to various reasons, such as first, not taking inspiration from the past and working on those lines. Second, developing a very narrow outlook with regard to other countries. Third, lack of the application of spirituality into society. Fourth, negligence of our masses and women. The Swami set himself to the task of the reconstruction of India on national lines. What Swami Vivekananda wanted was to deluge the land with spiritual ideas. He said, the first work that demands our attention is that the wonderful truth confined in our scriptures must be brought out from the books and scattered broadcast all over the land. Swami Vivekananda says, once more, the world must be conquered by India. This is the dream of my life, and I wish that each one of you who hear me today will have the same dream in your mind. Let foreigners come and flood the land with their armies. Never mind. Up India and conquer the world with your spirituality. Swami Vivekananda envisaged to make a great future India. The whole secret lies in organization, accumulation of power, and coordination of wills. Give and take is the law. If India wants to raise herself once again, it is absolutely necessary that she brings out her treasure and throws them broadcast among the nations of the earth. And in return, be ready to receive what others have to give her. Expansion is life, contraction is death. Love is life, hatred is death. We commence to die the day we began to hate other races. And nothing can prevent our death unless we come back to expansion, which is life. The only solution that Swamiji gave for the uplift of the masses and women was to impart to them the right sort of education. According to him, there was no problem that could not be solved by that magic word education. To our women, he said, religion, art, service, homekeeping, cooking, sewing, and hygiene. In these simple essentials ought to be taught. Their education must be an eye-opener in all matters. Ideal characters must always be presented before the view of the girls to imbue them with a devotion to lofty principle of selflessness. Educate your women first and leave them to themselves. Then they will tell you what reforms are necessary for them. Swamiji has told for the masses, the only service to be done for our lower classes is to give them education, to develop their lost individuality. Give them ideas. That is the only help they require. Then the others as an effect. Ours is to put the chemicals together. Crystallization comes in the law of nature. Now, if the mountain does not come to Muhammad, Muhammad must go to the mountain. If the poor boy does not come to education, education must go to him. What is education? Is it book learning? No. Is it diverse knowledge? Not even that. The training by which the current and expression of will are brought under control and become fruitful is called education. Let new India arise out of the peasant's cottage, grasping the flog, out of the arts of the fisherman, the cobbler, and the sweeper. Thank you to all.